Welkom terug by die Groot Ontbyt. Ons gesels met 'n ou gunsteling. Dis nie die eerste keer wat sy hier by ons op die bank is nie. Louise Carver is hier en ons gesels vanmôre oor haar splinternuwe liedjie wat nou Vrydag uitgekom het, Crush on You. Good morning, Louise.
Môre. Hoe gaan dit? I'm going to try.
Dit gaan wonderlik. It's going lovely. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Louise, Crush on You it's out on Friday, hey?
Yes, it just got released.
And how's it doing?
Oh my goodness. I wrote it about a year ago, and then obviously we produced it. I had it mastered in the States, shot the music video, and then we had to wait. Signed a new record deal. Then April is crazy for media, and then I'm just so excited that it's out. It really is, I think, my most joyous song I've ever released.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Joyous.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that. Is it a feel-good song?
Totally. Not very eloquent this morning, but I didn't want to add to the narrative of the heaviness of what everyone's going through. It's been a tough year for a lot of people worldwide and in South Africa, the uncertainty, the potholes, everything. And I just couldn't contribute to that. And as a songwriter, I just thought I'm going to go in a different route and I'm going to explore an emotion which I thought kind of ended when you were kind of early 20s, clubbing and all that, having a crush on someone. And a crush on someone is a very specific emotion. It's not flirting, it's not mutual ground.
Yes.
And it's not stalking, which is
Different.
which is not good. It's just having this elevated perception of someone, almost making them like a Brad Pitt in your head, and they have no idea. They're carrying on with their lives.
Yes.
So they'll message you like, okay, cool, see you in
Clueless.
5 minutes. And you're like, see you in 5 minutes. So never the two should meet. You should never actually date your crush, because I've dated people that I later found out had a little thing for me, and it's not a good thing. You never on equal footing.
No, because you almost put that person on a pedestal.
Very much
you
so.
really do put that person on a pedestal, and you expect certain things, and then kind of, I suppose, when you date your crush, you're like, oh, I'm kind of disappointed of what I had in my head about this person.
Yeah.
That's perhaps not so.
Get off the couch, entertain me. Yeah, and, I think I think the other way around as well. If you are going to date your crush, you're never yourself. You're not easy in the saddle kind of thing. You're just a little bit like, ooh, so then you're not yourself. So it was written because I was surprised. I had a crush on someone, and it surprised me. I thought that kind of ended in a certain part of your life, and I wrote about it. It's just a sexy, sensual thing that means really just, it's a unique human emotion. I think, although being a massive dog lover, I have seen my dog get crushes on other dogs in the park. I don't know if you've seen that. So I'm not sure if it is uniquely human. I think maybe dolphins,
You never know.
But can we speak about how beautifully you looked in this music video? That like purple dress. Tell us about the music video.
Oh, thanks. Well, it came together so effortlessly, and I've learned that in all the years of doing music, sometimes it doesn't have to be such a struggle, and you can just get out of its way and let it flow through you. And it really was that way with this entire song, working with the producers, working overseas, and then making the music video. I had that dress. That was my Sama, where I won my Sama. It's my lucky dress, and I bought it. A lot of artists don't buy the dresses that we get, dressed in
Get
for
to
big
wear,
events,
yeah.
because they're expensive. But I thought, nah, this one has to come home, and it's in a beautiful bag in my dress closet. And I thought, no, this is perfect. But I did a corporate for Jeep South Africa last year. And the MD of Jeep said, listen, there's 2 pink Jeeps coming into the country. If you need one, for any reason,
Just by the way,
just let us know. And I said, So I called them up a month later, and I said, we have the most shimmeringly beautiful pinky purple music video about to happen. Your Jeep would be perfect. So he said yes, and then I thought I have to wear my Sama dress, which is designed by Jessica. Oh gosh, she's just changed. She's just married. But anyway, it's a South African designer. I'll get there. Jessica Jane was her original name. And she handmade that. And we shot it down in Joburg South in a roller rink. It's all sparkly. And then the director said, well, I can't have you on roller skates, because I wanted to get on roller skates. They've got some really good ones in the shops now, like quite expensive, but they're old school. And he said, no, you can't roller skate. So I forgot, I can't. But I would have loved to have been gliding around. But I sat and I had glitter guns exploding on me. It was great fun.
It's lovely. It's very 70s, 80s kind of vibe.
Well, if you hear the synth sounds, it was inspired. Look, everything inspires me, just being an artist, but it was inspired a little bit by Blondie. Used to do.
Yeah. I just
Heart
see
of
the
Glass.
roller rink.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. And I thought, yes, we have to include some 70s style.
Nice.
I was going to get in hot pants, but I thought, no. Let me just save you all that.
You mentioned that it's the Sama dress that you won your Sama, and you won the Sama for Dark Secrets, and that's the last time we actually spoke to you was with the release of Dark Secrets.
Yes.
So it's so brilliant to me, like a full circle speaking to you again after you've won the Sama. Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks.
And what does that mean to you, winning your Sama?
I'd love to say, it means nothing. It means everything.
Of course, yes.
It really meant a lot. Because I've won awards overseas for different music that I've done there, billboards and things like that. But I wanted my own country to recognize me. I wanted it to matter that you give up a lot. You can't be in the music industry or in entertainment in this country for money or for fame. It really is, it's a vocation. It's something that you have to do to self-actualize. And so I feel I didn't really have a choice. I was signed at 15. It was all happening for me. It's a hard road. I look at my friends that chose a corporate route, and although it's maybe not as stimulating and they sometimes feel they're not living their true potential, they do have a salary every month, and they have, they can just have more of a normal life. I miss out on a lot, but it is who I am. So I feel like to be recognized as an artist means a lot, because you give up a lot for it. And it was a good album, but a very sexy album, so it just goes to show. I won't say it on air, but it was a lovely thing.
Oh, wow, that's really brilliant.
Recognition is always lovely.
Yeah.
But there's something I want to talk about that doesn't have anything to do with it, but it's your dog. It's Fern. Tell us more about Fern.
How do you know about Fern?
We stalk. Tell us more about Fern. I think it's your mother that made the most beautiful painting of Fern as well.
Yeah, my mother's an artist. And they're in Hermanus, and she just hasn't really put it out there into the world. So, oh my gosh, my mum's very humble and super talented and beautiful. And she asked me what I wanted for my birthday. And I said, Mum, the best thing you could do is just to paint my my doggy, Fern. So Fern is actually a schnorkie. So this is Carol Carver, my mum. Yes, and apparently they're very expensive. They're half Yorkshire Terrier and half Schnauzer.
Oh.
And it's a breed. I didn't know. She's rescued from the SPCA in Sandton, and she's on the spectrum. So she's got the special needs thing, and it's hard to explain in a dog, but you know when you know. It's not all there all the time, but I just adore her, and she just gets away with murder. So I think we all love our pooches to pieces. But yeah, so my mum is super talented, and I think why I've pushed my career so hard is because, without any disrespect to my most precious person, my mum, is she gave up a lot to have her family.
Yes.
And not push her art like you have to. You have to be quite a selfish person to get it out there. And my mum had 3 children, and she was the best mother on the planet. I mean, we all think that. We just had Mother's Day now.
Yes.
But she was a stay-at-home mum, and now in her 70s, I keep saying, come on, Mum, you're living in Hermanus, you can have an exhibition. But she's just like, no, I'll do it for the family, that's it.
Oh, wow.
High time. But we are all the product of our mothers, and you are a wonderful creative product of your mothers. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for sharing. We are going to actually listen to Crush on You just after the advertisement break.
It's absolutely terrifying. I've never performed it, just piano and voice, this time in the morning. So I'll croak through, but hopefully you'll get the gist of it.
It will be lovely, we're sure.